interesting how Casey Neistat's vlog where he was talking about how he's not happy, and it just happened to touch on music, kind of got me thinking.
I'm seeing things that aren't real. I'm seeing things I shouldn't see. I'm dreaming things I've never seen.
You're beginning to think in images, concrete images. Hot, cold, light, dark, food, hunger, pain.
Hey guys, hey internet, it's Inkeater, and welcome to VAM, Vinyl and Music News, where we talk about vinyl, music, and music news. So, with the fact that it's the beginning of the year, and New Year's resolutions is a topic of discussion, I kind of wanted to touch on a video that I did, and kind of give you guys an update in terms of that video, I guess. So, I did a video about Casey Neistat talking about how music makes you run faster. In case you're curious, I'll leave a link here or down below. But essentially, in that video, he was talking about if you want to step up your game in terms of running, listen to the Tron soundtrack, which was totally true. And it's kind of funny because that led me to sit there and discover, you know what, let me shuffle my playlist into the land of techno and the land of like fast moving beats just to see if this is actually freaking true. And funny enough, it was kind of totally true. And it was kind of interesting how the more enveloped that I got into the music, the more I wanted to do said thing, which is kind of funny coming from somebody who has no business doing any kind of exercise because I am the worst at it. I've got 2 left feet, I'm accident prone, and it's just not something that my family would be like, oh, Alethea running? Yeah, bullshit. The PE teacher used to chase her with the golf cart. Yeah. I was never an athletic person, and it's kind of interesting how Casey Neistat's vlog where he was talking about how he's not happy, and it just happened to touch on music, kind of got me thinking and made me switch my brain in terms of just moving my body and doing things. And it's kind of funny because I actually kept track of it on Runkeeper, totally not sponsored, and it was kind of interesting because I wanted to keep track of how often I did said activity per week. And it was kind of interesting because out of 52 weeks in the entire year, I literally walk/ran, because it was kind of a mixture of both. It was more like how fast can I walk, how fast can I run, and it was kind of interesting because I got under a mile, in under 20 minutes, and that to me is just mind-blowing, coming from somebody, like I said, who used to get chased by a golf cart with their PE coach, who was essentially their bowling coach. Double-edged sword. Anyway, story for another day. But essentially, I realized the faster the beat, the more often I wanted to do it. The more I would get lost and enveloped in the song and not necessarily thinking about the activity that I was doing or the fact that I was moving my body, if that makes any sense. So it was kind of interesting because I did this 41 out of 52 weeks, which only means I missed 11 weeks, which is about 2 months and 2 weeks. Considering somebody who just never did this before, it's kind of impressive to me, especially somebody like me who's totally not athletic. I mean, I did bowling, but it was kind of interesting to me how music was the missing piece to this whole situation. And in case you're curious, I was running and / walking. This was like a combination of the two. At least I told myself 5 times a week, but I was literally doing this 7 times a week just because it felt amazing and awesome. And it kind of got me thinking about different albums that make you run faster. So I kind of wanted to suggest 3 albums out there that make you run faster, or at least make your body move. First album would have to be Prodigy Notorious. Granted, that's an album that just recently came out, and that one is my favorite absolute. I want to say each song increases exponentially as you go, and I love how it just has like this ramp up to this particular song, Boom Boom Tap. In case you're curious, I will leave a link to that down below in case you want to hear that. Beyond that, I also realized the soundtrack to Run Lola Run is one frickin' amazing album and wild ride. If you've never seen the movie, which features Frega Potence, I think is how you pronounce her name. Ironically, it's about a character running, and the music fits to a T. Those have probably been, there's that one, and then there's a few other techno albums, like another one that I was kind of surprised at, but not really, because it has that fast beat, is Rob Zombie. Any of the Rob Zombie albums, especially like the Hellbelly Deluxe, Hellbelly Deluxe 2, especially that kind of stuff. And it was kind of interesting to me, just in a roundabout general way, just how music can affect how fast you actually go, which is kind of funny and interesting to me. Anyway, let me know down in the comments below, what are some albums that you use to motivate yourself to exercise or to just bust ass? Anyway, hope you guys are doing awesome, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Bye.
Whatever it is that you believe you're seeing, it's not real.
Seeing things before they happen.
Things are not always what they seem in this place. So you can't take anything for granted.